Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the SP404 mk2, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. The sound technician writes in and asks about lo-fi effects and emulation. It says, I am interested in achieving warbly wow and flutter effects, as well as lo-fi tape and vinyl emulation on the SP404 mk2. What settings or techniques would you recommend for this? There's plenty on the SP404 mk2 for this, so for sure, let's just record a little something. I don't know what this is going to sound like, but I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't really terribly matter, but we've got something here. And we'll be able to hear some wow and flutter on this. So I'm going to turn ext source off. And we're going through bus 1 right now. You can tell because it's the yellow-orange color. And I'm on, but I can switch between bus 1 and bus 2. Let's just start with effects here. So super easy one to begin with is the 303 vinyl sim. And you're going to hear that it's got the compressor. So it's got like that. A lot of people like this vinyl compressor sound. And if we want noise, we can add some of that tape crackle. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to turn fixed velocity off. So it plays a little bit lower. So we don't have any wow or flutter yet. That's saved for knob 4 here. Hopefully you can hear it. That's full. So, I mean, you got a lot of room to kind of dial in how much wow and flutter mixed together that you want. I would also say, you know, if you're interested in the 404 vinyl sim's pretty good. It's got another one. It's got a kind of distinct noise to it. The frequency is going to let you kind of tune in as like a filter effect what you're kind of looking for. And you can really, again, crank up the wow and flutter. I don't know what the specifics are on the algorithm or anything, but you can get like two different kind of wow and flutter sounds out of the two of these. So I'd say definitely check out 303 and 404 vinyl sim. The tape cassette here that comes afterwards, cassette sim, also has a lot of features and functionality here that if you don't know, it's hidden for some of it, but you can get. Let's turn the hiss off first, and we'll turn the age off. So the tone allows you to kind of, I would say, if you want to accentuate kind of the low, mid, or high end, it can be kind of subtle sometimes. But I would say, you know, tone's definitely really good. Now, there is a sub menu here. So if I go remain and hit MFX, oh, now they're not on. Remain, MFX. There we go. So the reason why I did this, holding remain and MFX, is so that I can now hit the enter button and switch between the two pages. So I mean, we can come in and have everything set here down low. And age, before I flip over, age is going to kind of be like how worn out the tape is. You can hear it kind of loses some of the high end. It also has like this fun little stutter effect that you get from catch. So if you don't want that, you can turn that off, but you can get that kind of like that tape catch where it kind of like gets hung up and then pulls through as it's dragging the tape along. Drive is just adjusting how like heavy the signal is. You can sometimes you can get like an overdrive here. It depends on how hot your signal is. But here again, like you get the wow and flutter on the second page. And you can crank it right up. And again, it has like a little bit of a different tone to it than the 303 or 404 vinyl sim. So I would say just with these here, there's plenty to work with. If you're not familiar or if you don't have an SP404 mk2, there is also this a couple other settings like LoFi allows you to kind of do some bit crushing kind of sounds. You can adjust the tone. Actually, I'm going to hold remain and MFX just so the page stays up again. So like you can go pre-filter for the effect or you can hear like it's got some of that like digital degradation. You can adjust the balance and frequency cutoff. So you can choose how much you want to kind of let through for that degradation. Balance is going to be your wet and dry. So you can mix between the two, and level here is actually cutting out the sound. So you can use this as an effect for, do some like manual tremolo or something if you wanted. But yeah, I usually kind of keep it around 6,000 myself. Oh, what did I do? I messed up. I got level down all the way again. Anyway, there's some good things here. Similarly, you've got, let's just dig in. I think there's, crush if you want like a bit crusher. Yeah, if you're looking for that sound, it's there. I think that's kind of it. Yeah. Anyway, I would say there's plenty of quick accessible sounds here that you can get a hold of and tweak with the SP404 mk2. I would take from some of your questions, maybe you're not familiar with it because you haven't used one yet, but if you have, definitely check these effects out. Otherwise, yeah, thanks for the question. Everybody, thanks for stopping by. Keep making music, keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good, and peace.